There we go. All right, there we go. We are now getting live on YouTube. That's good. All right. Wish I got my button muted there. All right, let's go ahead and go back and do our recording. This computer. All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Calvin Butler, and as you all know, some of you all know, some of you all who are new with us, you may not know, but this is the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers, and I am here with the members of the National Dispatchers Network, and tonight is Tuesday night, so that must mean it is How to Dispatch training, which we have every Tuesday night from 7 p.m. until about 8 o'clock on every Tuesday night live here on Zoom. And we're broadcast live on YouTube. So I want to welcome everybody here, all of the Dispatch Network members, and I want to welcome our Zoom audience as well. All right, let's pick up. Tonight is going to be How to Dispatch training. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen here. There we go. All right, tonight is How to Dispatch training. So let's start sharing my screen. Before we get started, y'all give me a second. Let's go over a couple of things. Some announcements. I have started working on. Hold on. I have started working on adding the branch owners to our Square account as contractors, because you all get your franchise. So that's the implementation of your franchise. Once I get all of you added, then I will notify you all to go in and create your own personal passwords, your own personal logins. Okay. Once I get you added, then I'll send you all something where y'all can go in and you can go in and add your own personal passwords. So when you log into your account, you will see your Square activity and not everybody else's, or you won't see my Square activity. You'll see your Square activity within our account. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. That way, when you all sign people up using our Square account, it will register with you, so Square can then pay you your 50% of that enrollment fee or whatever it is that they're signing up for, or whatever it is that they purchase from us through Square, whether it be um, um, the veterans enrollment, or the regular enrollment, or one of the corporate enrollments, or the franchise, where they purchase a franchise at the $49.95, at the $4,995, and also if they register for the if they go ahead and pre-register for the guaranteed career placement events. Now, that won't pay you all 50%, but it will pay you 25%, okay, of the $7,500, because we have expenses with that. We have a lot more expenses with that we have to cover. We have to pay all the people who are going to be participating as instructors. They're going to get $25,000 each, so that's 5 of them that we got to pay. And then on top of that, we got to pay for the hotel stay for the whole week for all of the participants, a minimum of 45 of them, a max of 100. We got to pay for their meals, 2 meals a day, restaurant meals. We got to pay for their air travel, there and back. We got to pay for their Uber, Lyft rides, two Uber and two Lyft rides per day, each day that they're there. So all that's got to be paid too, as well. So that's why we're not, doing 50%, because we did 50%, we wouldn't make any money. So, but it's still a pretty good payout. And yes, if you are one of the instructors and you refer people in and they pay for this from the outside. Now, this does not include people who go through the voc rehab or the VA or the government programs. Now, you're not going to get a commission on that, but you get a commission on, let's say if you put that out there and somebody clicks on it and they pay for it themselves. Yes, you get 25% of that $7,500. If you are also an instructor, you're also going to get your $25,000 from being an instructor. So that's a pretty good opportunity to make some serious money. Okay, we're trying to do some big things this year. Hopefully, we'll be at a point with this pandemic that the country will be opening up back in hopefully by October. So that's our timeline to start doing the guaranteed career placement events. But starting next month, we're going to be opening up so the general public can register for those as well. So someone who doesn't qualify for the veterans for the VA to pay for it, or for HUD or Housing Authority or Workforce Plus or Job Source One or Back to Work programs, any of those things, welfare, food stamps, if they don't qualify for those agencies to pay for it and they have the means to pay for it themselves, they can. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we're not doing financing. We haven't found any companies that will actually finance this for or fund this. I am actually in talks with some factoring companies. Okay. I'm actually in talks with some factoring companies to see if we can get them to factor this for people who want to pay for it themselves, or people who have some type of trucking industry, or if they've got let's say a company has they have a trucking company. They don't want to send people to work for the for the firms that are sponsoring, but they want to send their own people so that they can become inept and learn about brokering and dispatching, and then come back and work for them. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Talk to me, y'all. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's what we're doing on that front. But hopefully I have all of you all you set up. For those of you who are not branch owners and you want to do you want to finance your franchise, you can do so. There is no interest. Okay. It won't cost you more than the $4,995. It'll be the same price, whether you pay cash or whether you finance. Just that with the finance portion, you can pay as little as $50 per month, and you'll still get your 50% of the enrollment fees and 50% of the monthly subscription fees when you sign someone up. So for those of you who are on that side of it, you need to, if you want to do the finance part of it, send me your information. Send it over to training@RBBSLLC.org. It's at the bottom of this page right here. Y'all see it right there? It is on our back office website. If you go down to the bottom on every page, you'll see it right there. Training@RBBSLLC.org. And just put in this subject, franchisee finance, or franchise finance, the RBBS LLC franchise finance, and just let me know what you want to do and what you want to pay. Now, once you decide what you want to pay, that's where it's going to stay. So don't come in and say I can pay $100 per month, and then 4 months down the road you say I want to only pay $50. No, because we're going to set you up on a reoccurring invoice. And that invoice is going to automatically come to you every month. I'm not going to be going back, switching invoices, raising them up, lowering them down. No, I'm not going to be doing that. So if you can pay $100 a month, that's what you're going to stick at. If you say you can pay $50 a month, you're going to stick at that. Now, there will be a place on the invoice each time you get it for you to add more money to it to pay it off quicker. Okay, you'll see it on there. It'll be just like a tip. You can put it on there to add more, and you can pay more money, towards it, as you're going along if you want to. So, but it's not going to drop down. Okay. It doesn't go down, and you can't give a franchise back. You can't say, well, I wanted it for about 6 months, but now I don't want it anymore. Well, no. Now, these meetings, we have these meetings, and we record these meetings for really 3 purposes. 1 is to get you all the live training. 2 is to create branding material for our YouTube, Facebook, and all those other places, so we can, show people what we do, and they can get excited about it, and they can join. 3 is these meetings serve as what? Can anybody else guess what these meetings serve as? Because we record them, we store them, and we post them to YouTube. So what do they serve as?
Educational trainings.
Marketing material for us as well
material?
to use.
No, they serve as something else on a more of a business corporate level. They serve as what? If you have a corporation or if you have any type of company, right? You have
The
to
minutes.
Exactly. You're supposed to hold your scheduled corporate minutes. Those are recorded meetings that you have regarding what? The nature of what you do, how you're doing it, what you're doing, how it's coming along, all that type of stuff. That's why we record everything, because these do serve as public corporate minutes. Okay, that's something that you all need to kind of pick up on, because if you're starting your own company, a great way to keep track of your corporate minutes or to keep yourself legal in the eyes of what? The SEC, right? Securities Exchange, all those people. And keep yourself legal in their eyes, because if they come up and they say, we want to audit your corporate minutes, you say, oh, I don't have any. Guess what? You're in trouble, right? So if anyone ever comes up with something, try to bring a lawsuit or anything like that, we can refer back to our corporate minutes and say, look, everything that we put out, everything that we talk about, everything, it's all public knowledge and it's recorded. So no one can say, they can come back and say, well, I didn't know that the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers, when you sign up for the enrollment, it was non-refundable. BS, because we have said this several times in our meetings. It's on our website. It's on when you sign up. It's all there. No return policy, no refund policy. We talk about this. All the stuff that we do, everything is recorded. Okay, this is why it's very important that you have some type of platform to where you can record, ongoing scheduled meetings, and they serve as your legal corporate minutes. Okay, y'all remember that. Good. That's a good tip. All right, for all you business owners. All right. What else? Oh yeah. Look, someone I got a couple calls from some people today, and they'll call up and say, hey, this, my back office not working. I can't log into the load boards. Okay. I generally check the load boards at least 3 times a week. I'm on 3 of the load boards all the time anyway, because I'm booking freight for my carriers. But the load boards work. The problem is you're doing something wrong. You're not typing in the exact password the way it's supposed to be typed in, including capital letters, lowercase letters, and special characters where they're located. Typing in the username exactly the way it's in the back office site. Take your time. Take your time. But I had someone call me today and yesterday, and I said, well, let's go and see. So I'm logging in. I said, I'm logging in fine. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm logging in fine. Then they went, well, what's the password? No, I'm not giving passwords over the phone. And you all should not be giving passwords over the internet, the phone. Even if someone is in our chat group, you do not give out passwords or logins. Reason why, if they are an active subscription paying member, they have access to the back office, right? Because you have some people that will say, well, what's the password? They still might be in our chat groups, but they may not be an active subscription paying member. Their membership may have been blocked because they haven't been making their payments. You understand that? So don't be sharing that information, because if they are active subscription paying members like you are, they have access to it. Do they not? Right?
This is true.
Correct.
Okay. So if you call me up and you say, well, what's the password? I'm not going to tell you the password. I'm going to say, check the back office. That's what I want to say, is in the back office. And if I change anything, it is going to reflect on everyone's back office. Okay. I don't go through and change 1,600 different back offices. I make one change and it filters out to everybody that's logging into the same back office. Okay. Now, from time to time, you all may want to do this. You may want to log out of your back office and log back in every now and then, or refresh your back office, your back office page, because some of you all will just probably put stuff, on your computer and never refresh it. So if we change something, your computer's still showing the old stuff. Right? So you need to hit that little refresh button up there, that little circle, that little incomplete circle button every now and then. If you do that, that would keep you up to date with all of the new changes and the new add-ons. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So make sure that from time to time you refresh your computer. You refresh your internet so that it can reflect the new changes. Because if you don't ever refresh it, it's just still staying on the same thing. Okay. So from time to time, just refresh it. That's all. All right. There was something else I wanted to go over. We went over the getting you all added to the Square account. Hopefully, I have that done by this weekend. Have everybody added. I can start sending you all your logins and stuff. You create your username and password, things like that. Oh yeah. Does everyone know how to find the on the affiliates? On the affiliate software. Does everybody know how to find? Hold on, let me do this. Let me use the dashboard. Does everybody know how to find? Where's mine? Tracker. Okay, that's it. All right. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Or is it? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking for my affiliate login. When they went back and looked at those things on the monitors, the official kind of timer that they were going off of, it wasn't strictly off of the light, but I must have been still not it. Because it was a full second, I'd say. I don't know. Okay, that's not it either, but all right. Does everybody know how to find the your banners on your affiliate login? The officials and the coaches, everyone would be in favor of that. So I hope they'll look at that. Does everyone know how to find your banners?
Yes.
Okay, because I've had a call from someone that didn't know where to find the banners at. Hold on, give me a second. Invalid login. Okay, I can't remember my login. I have to find a way to pull it up later on. But if you go to your affiliate page, all right, if you go to your affiliate page. You scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. There's something there that says it doesn't say banners. It says something else. Who can log into their affiliate account right now, real quick? Who can log in real quick? Darren, are you on here? Darren, are you on here?
Hey, what's up,
Anybody-
Kevin?
Yeah. Can you log into your affiliate account real quick?
Yeah, I can log in real quick, Mr.
All right. Yeah,
Ms.
log
Cap.
into your affiliate account real quick, somebody, and then scroll to the bottom of the page and tell me what you see there.
Okay. Okay, so when you scroll to the bottom and it says, oh, you have to, wait a minute, where is it?
If you go to the bottom of your page, you should see like 3 categories there.
It's can I help, Mr. Calvin?
Yeah.
You got the copy link and you got the Facebook and there's a picture icon, like a green one.
You got the copy link. It says Facebook, and then it says what now? You have a picture. What?
It's with a picture icon, you know, like the mountain and the sun, you know, the little triangle.
All right, click that.
Yeah, when
you click the image, that's when it comes up.
Yeah, click the image.
When you click the image.
Yeah, and that's gonna pull up your banners. Okay, it's gonna pull up all your different banners that we have. Okay, and then that will show you your banners, and then you can let's see, on mine, you know, I click right here, and I can go down here where it says view user dashboard. 311 help.
I won't be able to hook up.
But you have banners down there that you can I can't even remember my own login here. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. I got it now. I'm logged in. All right. All right, there you go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna where's it at here? Gotta move some of this stuff out
Keep
the way.
scrolling down. Right there. And the image icon right next to the Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
symbol.
there it is right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. It says get rewarded by instantly sharing with your friends. You can click the link and it'll put up the links. You can click Facebook and share the direct to Facebook, or you click the image. This is going to pull up all your different banners. These are all your banners. Okay. And then you're just going to copy that, and then you're going to, post it on Facebook or whatever the case may be. Now, in sharing the banners, if you want to give more information
I'm
about,
okay. Good, thank you, babe. I'm okay. I can hear him. I
Yeah.
can see him. I can hear him.
somebody please mute your mic. You're live. We can hear all your background conversations, noise and everything. All right. But in sharing your banners and stuff, you all are more than welcome to go to our YouTube channel and share more information. You can attach a video to the stuff you share. All right. Because if you go to our YouTube channel, if you want more information on what this is all about, like someone was saying, well, I like to show more, well, then go and grab some of the stuff that we offer you and use it. That's every last one of our YouTube videos are completely 100% free of charge. Are they not? Anybody can get on our YouTube channel and pull up all our videos. So when you go to our YouTube channel, if you want to share with people what this is all about, all you got to do is click on any one of our YouTube videos our YouTube channel. You click on any one of our YouTube videos. Let's say like this one. Let me mute it. Any one of our YouTube videos, and you go down here and you click with that little show more button right there. That's in your description area. If you click that, it pulls up and tells you everything you need to know about the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. Y'all see all that? It goes into a detailed description of what we offer. And you can start right here where it says, so exactly what is the RBBS Logistics Learning Center training platform? This is a detailed description of everything that we offer and what we are about. Okay? So if you're looking to share that information with someone, there it is right there. You can copy and paste. You can copy all this except for the link. And then what are you gonna put it? What are you gonna put in the link? Your what?
Link. Personalized
Exactly.
link.
You're gonna put your affiliate link there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about what you're gonna say to people, or you don't have to worry about trying to explain it to people. You can just post this, or you can go and read this to them. You know, if you want to. This is I've included a built-in script on every single video. All 700 plus videos has a built-in script. Right?
X.
Right, because a lot of you who signed up, when you called and you asked me, well, tell me about this. When you read this sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Because this is what I just know by heart. You know? Now I abbreviate it when I'm talking to someone live. I'll say, well, you know, the RBBS Logistics Learning Center is a networking, tools and resources, and live training platform. When you sign up for our platform, you'll pay a one-time enrollment fee. If you're a veteran, it's $249.95 plus tax. If you are not a veteran, it's $349.99 plus tax. And your monthly subscription starts 30 days later. It's $29.95 per month plus tax. What do you get with that? You get access to more than 100 load boards, so you don't have to pay for load boards. You get access to more than 19 million shippers, so you don't have to pay for any type of shippers list. You also get access to an owner-operator located site, so you have to pay for a list of owner-operators. You can go in, you can pull them up by the number of trucks that don't and the states that they operate in. For instance, owner-operators that run in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas. You can put them up by owner-operators that own 1 to 5 trucks, 6 to 50 trucks, 50 to 100 trucks, owner-operators that have more than 100 trucks. You're going to get the contact information, all of their phone numbers, everything that you need. You also are going to be able to get access to their last 10 DOT inspection reports, and you'll also get access to their last 10 or 12 pickups and drop-offs. So you get a clear understanding of how they like to run, where they like to go, and what they like to haul. We're also going to provide you with all your scripts on what to say to these owner-operators, get them to sign your dispatch agreement, on what to say to shippers to get them to send you their load list every day, on what to say to car dealers to get them to start using to move their cars from the auction down to the car dealerships using the auto haulers. We're also going to provide you for all your documents, contracts, and your agreement form. Everything you're going to need to run your dispatch firm or your logistics firm. One of those agreement forms is a sample dispatch agreement that calls for your carrier to pay you 10% of the load fee when you find and book them freight. We're also going to plug you into our massive network of more than 4,000 members strong worldwide, more than 1,600 subscription paying members here in the United States. You all will come together within our private groups on Facebook. We all get to talk to each other, help each other to understand the industry and our system, help each other to find and book freight. You're there to support each other. Those chat groups are open. Those groups are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're also going to plug you into our logistics library. It has every word, phrase, and term ever used in trucking. We'll also plug you into our extensive video library. It has more than 700 operational training videos, each of them more than 2 hours long. That's more hours than it takes to graduate from a 4-year university. We also plug you into our weekly live training. Every Monday night, we have affiliate and franchise training from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until via Zoom. Every Tuesday night, we have live how to dispatch training from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until via Zoom. Every Wednesday night, we have Q&A, live questions and answers from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until via Zoom. And every Saturday, we have the 6 Figures Booking Freight from Home show from 10:15 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until via Zoom. That's 3 hours you all get to spend with me every Saturday, learning different ways to find and book freight and picking my brain about the industry. On top of all that, you get to keep 100% of every dime you earn. All you pay us is $29.95 per month because you don't work for us, you work for yourself. You just use our back office tools, resources, training, and support. That's the pitch, y'all. That's it. Now, when you get to the point where you can learn it like that and you can just spit it out like that, that's great. Because I guarantee you, when you do that, you're going to close about 80% of everybody who calls you up and asks you about our platform. Because when you hear that, is that not impressive? Is that not something that's different from what every other platform out there, is doing? If you can, if you can learn that pitch, that's the pitch. That's the pitch. This is it right here. Everything that I just said came from this, but I just, put my own spin on it, and that's what you all got to learn how to do. Because you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna have a lot of calls coming in. Because I get about 12 to 15 calls every hour, and I don't have time to sit there and go through a whole 20 minutes, with each person. I have to get this out to them, and when you put it out there like that, that pretty much covers all their questions. That should cover every question. Every now and then, I have one or two people that say, "Well, I have a couple of questions," and believe it or not, 99.9% of the time, the couple of questions that they ask were covered in that spiel. Right? Right?
Absolutely.
So as you all can see, it will be very difficult not to make money once you learn how to present this and you learn that pitch. Does everybody know where now you go to get this pitch from?
Yes.
All right. And you've heard me just do it live. And I mean, I've got to the point where when people call up, I just, that's what I tell them. That's what I tell them. And they sign up. They may not sign up right then and there, but sometime that week or sometime that month, they sign up. Because we average about 12 new, we average right now between 10 and 12 new signups every week. Okay. And the average person stays with us for at least a year or better. So we have very few dropouts. So this is a surefire way for you all to earn a lot of money when you're getting paid 50% of all the enrollment fees and you get 50% of your monthly subscriptions. Okay, this should be an easy sell for you all. It really should, especially once you learn to assimilate this information and learn to spit it back out to people in your own words. Okay, but if you're looking for a script, that's it. All right, I'm doing this because I'm trying to make up for what we missed last night. Because last night was affiliate training, and since we missed, I'm trying to combine both the affiliate training and how to dispatch training all in one night. So for those of you who are waiting to get to how to dispatch training, just bear with me. I'm trying to cover what we would have went over last night. Okay, just real quickly, or an abbreviated version of it. All right. Okay. Give me a second here. Let's go to our live YouTube people and acknowledge them. I know they're sitting over there probably waiting patiently and see if anybody's chimed in. On our live YouTube, we had 8 watchers so far on YouTube. Trying to see if anybody's chimed in. Oh, come on. If anybody's chimed in. Not yet. But I want to let you all know on YouTube, we appreciate you all for following us. If you have questions or anything, you can type them in right here on the live chat here in YouTube, and we will try to respond to you as quickly as we can. We may not get to you right away, but we'll be checking back in from time to time and try and answer questions before we leave the meeting tonight from the YouTube viewers. Again, thank you all for tuning in. All right, let's get back over. All right. Does anybody have any questions on the affiliateships or the franchise programs or anything like that real quick before we continue on with the how to dispatch training?
Yeah, Mr. Kelvin, I know you were down and out for a little bit. Glad to see you back up. I
Yep.
did send you an email about the franchisee thing. I know you said you're going to get to it, so I should expect that like a little bit later on this week or this weekend.
Yeah, if you send me something on franchisee, what I'm doing is I'm taking all your information and I am creating the accounts in Square. Once I have all you all's accounts created, then I'm gonna send you all a link from Square for you all to come in and create your own passwords.
Okay, I need the initial information, I guess, for the setup. I think
Oh,
I haven't even gotten to that part yet. So
just send me your name.
I already did.
Okay. So you sent all that.
I did already.
All right. So I will set you up in Square.
Okay, good deal.
And then I will send you all a link for you all to go in and create your username and passwords.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So I'll be setting you all up in Square. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. I will actually go in and create you all, add you all as you're basically being added to my Square account as employees or as contractors, as 1099
Oh yeah, I got it.
contractors. So that's something that I have to do. So I have to add you all in. That's why I want you all to send me your information so I can go ahead and put you all in there. And once I get everybody in, then I'll send it all to the same thing, because I don't want to be putting them in and then trying to, as I'm putting them in, I've got people sending me stuff and with passwords. It just gets hectic that way. I'd rather do it all.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it
At
all,
one
send
time.
it, and get everybody in at the same time, and then everybody can hit the ground running.
Okay, good deal.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Thanks.
No problem. Anytime. All right. But make sure for anybody else who's listening, send that information to training at RBBSLLC.org. It's right here at the bottom of our website, mydispatcher.org. Okay. Training at RBBSLLC.org. Okay. If you are not one of our branch owners, and if you are not one of our member specialists or a member of the National Dispatchers Network, and you want a franchise, you simply go to our homepage, mydispatcher.org, or you contact one of our members, and then they can send you the affiliate link for you to go to the homepage to go to the sign up page. You go to our homepage, scroll down, you click here, and that will take you over to the enrollment page, and you will see the franchise right here, $4,995.95. Now, if you are not a member of the National Dispatcher Network, you have to pay that all up front. You gotta cut a check for that or pay it with a debit or credit card. If you're a member of our existing network, we will finance it. We will do a self-finance for you. If you are a branch owner of the Assurance USA branch, you get this for free. Okay, it's gifted to you. All right, so y'all remember that. Somebody has their mic open and there's a lot of background noise. Please mute your mic if you got your television on, or turn your TV sets off or something like that, because these mics pick up everything. I can still hear it. I don't know who it is, but I can still hear it. Whoever it is, they have they've got a television set on, and I'm hearing all types of stuff.
Person, one down, one up. Logistics.
Yeah,
there it is right there.
Now. I'm trying to get it. Oh, no.
Yeah. Make sure y'all remember to mute your mics or turn your stuff off or turn it all the way down, because these mics are very sensitive. And I've had people on YouTube that have sent me stuff saying, hey, great content, but it's distracting with all the background noise. Okay? Because remember, these are broadcast live on YouTube, and these are shared so people can get this information, and they don't want to hear all the background noise and all the interruptions. So let's kind of respect that process. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. All right, let's get to our dispatch training. All right, tonight is Tuesday night. And I'm assuming no one hit that $1 billion Powerball because y'all are here.
I won't tell.
Now I'll be honest with y'all. If I happen to hit that one of those $1 billion Powerballs or Mega Millions or something like that, I share it with y'all. It wouldn't be an even split, but I share it with y'all.
Well, thank you, Mr. Calvin.
I really would.
Awesome.
I truly and really would. I would.
Oh, thank you.
I would literally get on here and I, pick the people who are attending the meetings all the time and who are active, and I share it with you. I mean, I really would. I probably create like a huge investment fund for the National Dispatchers Network on top of sharing whatever, because $1 billion, that's about what, $700 million payout, right?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I mean, I would literally take $100 million and share that with the National Dispatchers Network. I would create like an investment fund, a big investment fund, and have all you all listen as account owners. I mean, that's a lot of money, $100 million, right? An investment fund, right? Because you put in an investment fund, that money's going to do what?
Grow. Okay.
Grow, exactly. See, there's a way of sharing money, and there's a way not to share. If you just give somebody a bunch of money, chances are they're going to blow it, right?
That's a fact.
But if you create some type of investment fund, and then you list people as the owners within that investment fund, as benefactors within that investment fund, you're creating a way to keep giving them money over and over and over again. You're securing their financial future. Okay, and you can help a lot more people like that than you can just by giving someone 20 million. I'm correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's part of our network. That's part of what we do. We want to do more than just teach people how to book freight. We want to teach people how to be successful. I mean, and in doing so, I've noticed that we have a lot of people that have the affiliate links. We do. But we have very few people who are sharing them. And let me go over this real quick. I can go to my reports here. These are my reports, right? I can see where I have clicks in the reports, sales reports, the impression reports, performance reports, monthly impressions, all that type of stuff. All right. So if I go here and I do the, let's just say sales reports, this is how I know we haven't had any sales yet, because it would tell me if we had how many sales. I can click on the program, which is the RBBS Learning Center, and through it I can add more, affiliate links on here too, like something for something else, whatever the case may be. And then I put status all, approved or non-approved sales, date of sale, show all, show all dates. I can put here, this year. Then the commission totals gonna be right there, and I click search. It tells me I have 0 results. So no one's got a sale yet. Now I can go into more detail to see who's actually been sharing this stuff. Okay. I can go into my reports. I can go here to where it says clicks. I click on that, right? These are today's clicks, right? So I see we got some people who have shared this stuff because we have some clicks. Now, this month we had 959 clicks. Now let's see who's actually been doing that. Who's actually been doing this? Let's go to performance reports. These are all of you all that have this. Okay, let me go ahead and put it up to 50 here so I can pull up everybody. All right, this is everybody who has an affiliate link. Some of y'all see your information there, don't you? Some of you all see your email addresses, right? On here, it goes and tells me what person is generating what clicks. Now, GT Logistics is leading the pack. He's had 2 impressions, 91 clicks. No sales, no commissions yet, but he's sharing this stuff, right? I would say to him, fine tune what you're sharing. You're probably just sharing the link. Start adding in the information as far as what we do. Start adding videos to your links. When they go to the videos, and then you share that, or you share the videos, and then you share that. Once you get your franchise, download the videos from our Zoom account, because our video is going to be up for at least 30 days for you all to download. Download the videos and then embed that same information that I put in the videos, but put your affiliate link for the sign up link. Okay, and that would get you more responses. Start putting your phone numbers and your contact information in with the links you're sharing on Facebook and something, so people can call you to ask you about what is the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. Because if you start getting phone calls and you're able to speak with them and express them exactly what it is they do, those would translate into sales, people signing up. Okay, like that, like those 12 calls I get every hour translates into about 10 to 12 signups every week. All right, so it looks here that I think that's Gary, if I'm not mistaken. Or who is that? GT Logistics. Who is GT Logistics? Is that Mr. Agard or Gary or somebody? But you got 91 clicks. Cody, I know that's Cody Monroe. I think he's got 29 clicks. Jenkins Michaels has 1 click. Well, hold up, I take that back. Well, Darren is in the running too, because Darren's got 58 clicks. So Darren's been sharing.
Hey,
58
Calvin,
clicks. Huh?
quick question. How long does it take to report? There's a young lady in the group. I actually did send her my link.
It should be reporting within, I'm not sure, I have to contact this back up. It should be reporting within a week. And she signed up?
Yeah, she signed up. She signed up just about a week or probably under now. She's on here. I see her name.
No. She's on where? She's on the call?
Yeah, she's on the call now. I see her name.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start having you all. It may take 30 days, because it has to be in, and then it registers, as a sale. And I'm gonna test that, because I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna click my own referral link, and then I'm gonna pay for it, and then see how long it takes for it to register. But it should be within 30 days. It should be. It's supposed to give you your in your back office. It's supposed to tell you when they sign up. So either I've got to contact OSI to find out exactly what's the delay time on that, but it's supposed to show you when they sign up. It's supposed to reflect in your reports, because you got your own reporting page, right?
Well, the only thing I have is the link, and I signed into the back office on the dashboard and so forth.
Okay, but it doesn't have a report page.
Report page, no. I only have rewards and modified profile.
You can't pull up your statistics.
No.
You should have tracking. You should have tracking. See right here, what says tracking request.
Mm-hmm.
You should have tracking.
Oh, I don't think I have the OSI affiliate.
What do you have?
Sorry, affiliate, but the only thing I've seen is dashboard, my rewards, modified profile.
Yeah, but you should have tracking within your own back office to the link.
No, I signed in, and this is all the information I got.
Okay, hold on here. All right. Here's what I'm going to have you all to do until we get this figured out. If you have someone who has signed up, or when they sign up, either have them or you send me their information and the date that they signed up. Okay. And what I mean by information, send me their name and their sign up email, the email address they signed up under. Okay. And then when I get that, I will check it with the Square account to see when they sign up and go ahead and get you your 50%. And then I will go back in and modify the monthly subscription and add you to that once we get you added into the back office site. If you are a franchise member, if you are a franchise owner. Now, if you're not a franchise owner, you're not going to get a monthly subscription commission. If you're not a franchise owner, you're just an affiliate, you're going to get just the affiliate sign up. Does everybody get that? The sign up fee.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So shoot me her information, Darren, and her login information, or her username, or her sign up email, and I'll go back and find her, because I'm able to pull up all of the. So when I click on sales, it's not showing me any sales as of yet.
We do have it in our, I have it on mine. It has the
Yeah.
clip, the impressions and all
Yeah,
like,
you're supposed
all
to have
that.
that. You're supposed to have that when you log into your affiliate account. There.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. After this, get with me and we'll figure out how to get you logged into your affiliate account.
Okay.
So you can check that to see if it's showing up in your affiliate account. Because if she signed up, it should be reflected in both yours and ours.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right. But my performance on reports tells me all this. It tells me when someone, it's supposed to tell me when someone signs up and when you got a commission and whatnot and whatnot. Okay. So 50 here. But back to what I was saying, we've got some people who've been sharing today. Darren's got 59 clicks. Info at Target, I think that's Miss Katrina, if I'm not mistaken. 22 clicks. Miss Larissa, 8 clicks. Terrence has got 51 clicks. Truth Enterprise got 7 clicks. Woo! Made 2.
That's right. That's
Ela Jason
right.
got 83 clicks. Who is that?
That's me.
Who is me?
Me, Jen Williams.
All right,
I told you to
Williams,
remember that name. I'm
Miss
coming.
Williams, look, you on fire, but look here.
Oh yeah, I know, but he probably
G-Rob,
been in there for a minute.
yeah. Gary got everybody beat.
That's
Gary
right. I'm coming after Gary.
Gary got 11 impressions now and 541 clicks. Gary is sharing the hell out of this.
Yeah, that's great.
Gary, check your back office and see if you got any sales, because you may be having the same problem Darren's having. Because if you got that many doggone clicks, you sharing it, so people clicking on it, and just modify what you're sharing. Okay, even my clicks is at 80 and 53. All right, Terrence, 8 clicks, and so on and so on and so on. All right, so and then Almighty Logistics is at 4 clicks, but Gary has a lot of impressions. Now, what's the difference between impressions and clicks?
Impressions when they go one step further.
Exactly, when they go one step further. And you see, I don't have that many clicks, but I got a lot more impressions. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Because I'm giving them more information. That's what we just talked about. Adding more information, putting your phone number in there where people call you up and they ask you about it, and then you give them some information. Then they go back and then they go to the step further, right? So start, engaging people so people can call you up and learn that script, the one that y'all just heard me spit out, like it was, like I was stating my name, social security number, and date of birth. Learn that script. Learn it to where you can present it, in a way that's uniquely you, right? And I promise you, the calls you get, the people you explain it to, those will turn into sales. Okay? So clicks are nice, but you really want impressions. All right. All right.
Calvin,
Yeah.
because I was waiting for like an email or something. I didn't know mine was set up because I thought I was get an email.
No, it's set up. Yeah, it's set up. The minute you go in and and you create what you call it, and you get your link, you're set up.
Okay, I was waiting for an email. I didn't know.
No, y'all are set up because when you sign up, it tells you, start doing it now, right? I mean, it goes right in and tells you now start sharing this and earning money.
Oh, okay.
All right, so y'all can start sharing it, and start doing your thing. And I'm gonna check on what the time frame is on these sales and verify, what's going on with these sales, because apparently Darren's got some. We got at least one, and I'm thinking G. Rob would probably have some too, and May 2 may have one or two that we need to check on. But you all check your back office sites and check your impressions, your clicks, and check to see if it's registering sales on you all's end. Okay. If there's something that I need to do to modify this, I'll jump right on it and make that happen. All right. All righty. Let's get to our second part of what we're doing today is our how-to dispatch training. Let's get out of this dashboard. Unique clicks, impressions, conversions. And then if I'm conversions, you should have commissions. So you go from there to there to there to there. Okay. All right, let's get out of this real quick. See if we got anything on YouTube. All right, we got 6 watching on YouTube. We got some comments on YouTube. Michelle Bradshaw commented, "I'm loving your platform. Unfortunately, I am super sleepy this late evening, and it has nothing to do with your video. It's my body telling me to shut it down." So apparently someone was watching our videos up until the wee hours of the morning. They were trying to keep their eyes open watching our video. All right. Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate that. Hopefully you can get some rest and get back to watching our videos. And then if you need anything, let us know. All right. But YouTube channels, are great because it gives you a great indication of how you're doing. Okay. If what you're putting out there is actually resonating with people. So I advise all of you to create a YouTube channel. Okay. That would be my advice to all of you all, to create a YouTube channel, because it's going to give you a great indication of how you're doing, who you're reaching, and what you're putting out is resonating with people. And that's stuff you want to know. All right. That's what you want to know. All right. All right. Last week, on how to dispatch training, we were going over finding the owner-operator, finding carriers, right? That's what we went over. We went over finding carriers, which was basically covered in this first video of the How to Dispatch series, how to locate owner-operators dispatch training. All right. This week, let's do the pitch. Okay, because once you find the carriers, what do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Pitch the carriers.
You got to pitch them, man. You got to pitch them. You got to pitch them. You got to have something to say to them. You got to find a way to get them to come over and use your service. Right? Now, it's not just about the pitch. We also got into a little bit last week about what? Relationships. Having that conversation with them. Right? Can anybody tell me what's the best time to have that conversation?
Either in the evening or in the morning.
Okay, that's great too, but I mean, but at what point in the relationship is the best time to have that deep conversation about how you operate? I'm the dispatcher,
evening.
you're the driver. I dispatch, you drive. I find freight, you pick up and deliver freight. I don't tell you how to run up and down mountains. You don't tell me how to find freight.
Shoot, in the evening when they finish.
Yeah, okay. I'm not talking about like a.
No, when you first make contact with them.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
At what point in a relationship do you have that conversation? At the beginning. Okay. You can't have that conversation after they've already started trying to tell you how to do your job. It's too late to have that conversation then, right?
Right.
Right? That's way too late. You want to have that conversation in the beginning. You have that conversation right after you sign them up. Immediately after they sign up and say, okay, I'm shooting you my dispatch agreement, then you sit down, okay, great, this is all great. I'm going to make you plenty of money, but let's have a serious conversation. Man to man, or woman to man, or professional to professional. Okay? Obviously, you are good at what you do. Okay? How do I know this? Because you're still alive. Because it takes some skill set to drive that truck up and down those mountains and go in the places you go and doing the things you do and still do it safely. I'm looking at your insurance reports, your DOT inspection reports, everything looks clean. So that tells me you know what you're doing. By that same right, you have to have confidence that I know what I'm doing. Okay, this is what I do for a living. I do it 24/7 all the time. Just like you drive that truck all the time, I find freight all the time. I find good paying freight. You've given me an outline of what you want. Because when I asked you how much money do you need to move your truck, you told me how much money you need. You told me what type of loads you want to go. You told me the places you like to run. You told me you wanted more dedicated freight, all the type of stuff. Right? So let me do my job. And I promise you, if you let me take care of this side of it and you take care of that side of it, you'll make more money than you ever made in your life driving the truck. You got to have that conversation. Okay? That conversation comes right after they sign up. But before they sign up, you got to get them to sign up. And that's why we have the pitch. Now, the pitch is, you don't have to say it verbatim. You don't have to learn this pitch. Well, I take it back. You do have to learn the pitch, but you don't have to recite it verbatim. Take the elements from the pitch or the theme of the pitch or the overall DNA of the pitch, and then take that and create your own, right, pitch that you are comfortable with. Does everybody understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I got one from one of your previous videos that you did where you did it live.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the most, it was different from what the paper, just like reading off the paper. And when you did it live, that was, I said, man, now I can do it like that. That sounded way better than reading it off the paper, because you sounded comfortable, clear.
Exactly.
And it was like clockwork almost.
Yeah, because I made it me. I made it me. It reflected, my personality. The way I do things. Okay, and that's what I want you all to make the pitch yours. Okay, make the pitch yours. Auto dealer script PDF. Shipper's general pitch. But you're going to make that pitch yours. There's right there. How much money you need to move your truck? You can always find the pitch by the money truck. Okay, that's the pitch. How much money do you need to move your truck? Now, in doing this pitch again, don't try to learn it and quote it verbatim. Okay, don't you I mean, you really don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to learn the gist of the pitch, and then once you get the gist of the pitch, then you make it your own. Okay. Where did my pitch go? Y'all see where my pitch went? Move this out the way. Oh, there you go. It downloaded. Okay. On my other one, it pops up, but that doesn't have to go and look at it. It downloaded. All right. Open file. All right, here it comes. All right. So, and here again, very important. Do not try to do this verbatim because you're going to sound robotic. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to learn the pitch, and then you want to practice the pitch in your own words, your own mannerism, your own, make it your own. Okay. This is just the way it's written here is just to give you a guideline of what should be covered during the pitch. How much money do you need to move your truck? That's basically all you really got to know. Okay. Because you call them up, you're going to say, hey, Mr. So-and-so. You say, hey, man, what's going on? Who is this? Man, this is Calvin. I'm with the National Dispatchers Network. My company is so-and-so and so. Or you can say, this is, Jason with Jason Dispatching. I'm a member of the National Dispatchers Network. We are the largest network of independent dispatchers in the country. And I got one question for you. How much money do you need to move your truck? That's really, I mean, you get right to the point. I don't need to fancy around with it, BS around with it. I mean, you can go through this whole thing here, but this is just giving you a broad overview or a DNA to work with. But you can get right to the point and go to those big, bold letters. Here's a question I got for you. How much money do you need to move your truck? You already told them who you are. You already told them, what type of network you're with. You already told them that you are a dispatch firm, that you are a dispatcher. Now you need to know how much money do you need to move your truck. Okay? Because when you get to that right there, you're skipping most of all this stuff right here. Now you can say all this if you want to, but this is just to give you, this is really for your benefit so you know exactly what it is you're trying to get across. And then once you know what it is you're trying to get across, put it in your own words. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So, because what you're trying to get across is, greetings, my name is, I am a independent dispatcher with who? The National Dispatchers Network. We have more than 200 plus. Now we have more than 1,600 plus. Tells you how much we've grown from 3 years ago, right? So I understand, our network is built by owner operators for owner operators. You don't have to say all that, but I need you to know all that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't go into this, man, I got to learn this word for it. No. I want you to know all this, but you don't have to say all that. I want you to know it so you can formulate how you want to get it across to people and share what you need to share with that person. Okay? All right. So I understand that every carrier is unique and their load pricing needs. As a dispatcher, I will cater my load search to your pricing requirements. Now, that's just a fancy way of saying, you tell me how much money you need for your truck, and that's all I'm gonna look for. Right? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we put it in fancy terms, so somebody comes in, look at this stuff, say, oh man, they got a nice little pitch there. But really, you don't have to say all that. You just have to know all that. Okay, there's a difference between having to know something and then having to use it. You don't have to use all that, but if you know it, then you're gonna know how to formulate it to fit for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I want y'all to understand. Because I get a lot of people calling me up and say, I can't say it the way you say it. You ain't supposed to say it the way I say it. You supposed to say it the way you say it.
Yeah.
Well, why you got all that there? I got all that because you need to know all that, but you don't need to say all that.
Yeah,
No, because it did too. You gonna get
it's always
asked.
good to be better.
Then you gonna get asked different questions in between. You know, after you, especially after you finish your first paragraph right there, you gonna get asked the other questions. That's going. So it's like you need to know what
you need to know it, but you don't need to say it all.
Pitching to these people, but not saying it word from word.
Exactly.
You know, and they might go right off. Hold on, let me just know how much you charge first. Look, well, I need to get over here to over there. Just send me that dispatch. You know, I had it like people just cutting it straight to the point. Exactly. You know, and you gonna have people that's gonna sit there and just listen.
Yeah. So
you know.
So, and both of you all are exactly right because when I say learn the pitch, what I really mean is get to know the pitch. Learn information, know the information. But I'm not telling you to recite this to every person you talk to, word for word, because that's ridiculous. Because you're not gonna say it the way I see it. You're not gonna say it the way Charles said it. You're not gonna say it the way Darren said it. You're not gonna say it the way Miss Pompey is saying it. It's got to be yours. You got to make it yours. And the only way for you to do that is to learn the pitch and know it, know the information, know all this stuff, and then you turn around and then you put it into your own words. Okay, that's what I want you all to understand about the pitch.
You only have about 15 to 30 seconds, anyways, before they.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to get right to the point. Hey John, what's up, John? Hey man, who's this? Hey man, this is Cal. I'm with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center, and I'm part of the National Dispatchers Network. By the way, we are the largest network of independent dispatch firms in the country. But what I want to ask you is this, John: how much money you need to move your truck? Now, you've taken away all the other stuff that they were gonna say, and you put it right in their lap, and they're forced to think about how much money they need to move their truck, right?
That's all they care about anyways.
My little puppy is she is. I bought her a little house. Y'all see her little house? If y'all see her little house, that's a little house, and she getting kind of antsy, so I gotta put her on the floor so she can get out of her house and move around. All right, there you go, BB. All right, so you're basically confronting them up front, and you're forcing them to really think about, well, shoot, how much money do I need to move my truck? And 90% of the time, no one's ever asked them that. People will call them up and say, hey, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, here's what I can get for you, but they never really ask them how much money you need to move your truck. Right?
And a lot of times you get a straight answer. Well, shoot, I need $3.50.
Exactly. And that's what you're looking for. And that's what you're looking for because not only are they telling you what they need, but they are making a commitment to you unknowingly, are they not?
Yes.
Yeah.
And some of them just want to know right off the back. Hold on, you dispatch me? No, I don't need nothing. No, I don't need nothing. Some of them, no, well, I need $3.50. I'm in Green. Can you get me from here to somewhere else? As long as it ain't over here. Okay, great.
Look, exactly. So what you are doing is subconsciously you are getting them to make a commitment to you as well. Because that makes sense. Look, okay, if you ask me how much I need to move my truck, because you ask them how much do you need to move your truck. So in other words, if I get you what you need, I can get you to move that truck. It's a subconscious type of thing. But you're already locking them in before you even get to even ask them about signing a dispatch agreement. Are you not?
Yeah.
That is 100% correct.
Look, exactly. Look,
yeah.
sales is a very tricky thing.
And I think when you telling them that too, it messes them to the point where, shoot, well, can you really get me up out of here for that?
Exactly.
What I just told you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You.
And now you got something to actually work with, don't you?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, but before we get to that, what has to happen? Gotta get you to sign my dispatch agreement. Right? I can do it, but you gotta do something for me too. Right?
Yeah. You're right.
That's the name of the game, man, because that's the whole point
Yes.
of that's the whole point of the pitch. Whole point
Yes,
the whole point of the pitch. I know it's a lot of words, but the whole point of the pitch is very simple. If I can do this for you, you would do this for me. Right? Right? That's an agreement. All right. You said you need $3.50 to move your truck. So if I can get you $3.50 load per mile, you'll sign my dispatch agreement and pay me 10% of it. That's all it is. That's all any agreement is. You tell me what you need to have done. And if I can do that for you, then you will pay me what I need to be paid. If you keep if you keep that thought in your head, you cannot screw this pitch up. I mean, you can't. You can't, because what you presented to them leads to only one answer. It really does. How much money do you need to move your truck? Well, I need $3.50. Great. Because look, that's exactly what I do. Okay, I'm not gonna go out there and look for loads that you don't need. If you tell me you need $3.50, then all the loads I'm gonna look for. And I'm only gonna call you when I got that $3.50. So if I don't call you, I ain't got it. And you're not bothered with me. You're not wasting your time. You're not wasting any money. But if you see my number on your call ID, you know I got what?
That's money calling.
Exactly. That's money calling. I got the kind of load you want. Going to the place you want to go. Paying the kind of money you want to get paid. What can I send you my dispatch agreement to? That's really the pitch right there. All the other stuff is just stuff you need to know. You don't need to say all that, but you need to know that in order to be able to formulate how you're going to get it over to them. Does everybody understand that now?
Yeah, and better understanding for them as well.
Okay. That's all the pitch is, y'all. That's all it is. That's it right there. But you still need to know this other information, because sometimes you get, you get some, Johnny want to be smart ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, tell me this. All this other type of stuff. You know what I mean? So you need to know this stuff. You didn't know it, you need to have this information. All right, so what is this national dispatcher? As I said, we're more than 1,600 dispatchers strong all across the United States, blah, 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 blah. And our job is built by owner operators, for owner operators, so we understand you, okay? We're on the same side. I'm not against you. I'm here to work for you. In other words, if you need this to unload, if you only want to go so many miles, if you want back hauls, and if you only want to be, only want to go to a certain part of the country, I will only look for that. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do something outside of you telling me something you don't want. I'm only gonna do what you tell me to do. I'm only gonna look for the stuff that you told me you want. I'm only gonna look for the loads that's paying the kind of money you say you want. If you say you don't want to go to California, you want to stay in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas, that's all I'm going to look for, loads that keep you in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas. Now, I'm going to clarify this. Do you only want to stay in Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas, or do you just want to stay on flat land? Y'all see what I did there? Because flat land could be what? New Mexico, right? Flat land could be what? Oklahoma, right? Flat land could be what? Tennessee, right? In certain parts of it, right?
Yeah.
Right. But this script, the way we have set it up for you to learn it, we're not telling you to learn it verbatim. We're telling you to know this information, learn this information, and then you put it in a format that you feel comfortable with. And the format can be very short, as I just told y'all. My name is, my company is, we're part of this network, right? Now let me ask you a question. How much money do you need to move your truck? Great, because that's all we do. I'm only gonna look for loads that you tell me what you want to do. If I can't find it, I won't call you about it. But when I do call you, you do see my number, you know there's money. What can I send the dispatch agreement to? Y'all see how short that was? That's really it.
Short and to the point.
Exactly. That's really it. But you got your point across. And you have all the knowledge in case they ask you any other questions. You've learned all this other stuff, so you're able to handle it and then go right back to what has the dispatch agreement to. Okay, well, hold on before we get that. How many trucks y'all service? As I mentioned before, I'm part of a huge network. We have more than 1,600 dispatch firms across the country, so we dispatch for a hell of a lot of trucks, right? All the time. So where can I send your dispatch agreement to? Y'all see what I did? I handled it right back to where can I send your dispatch agreement to?
That's called the double back, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna double back around. Handle it, reinforce. You know, we do this all the time, hundreds of times, but it doesn't matter what I'm doing for someone else. You say you need $3.50 per mile, right? Right. All right. Where can I send your dispatch agreement to? That's it. And if you handle it that way, you are doing several things at once. You're giving them the information. You let them know that you can find what they need. You're only going to look for what they need, and you're taking control. You're exerting right away your control. So when they do set that dispatch agreement, you'll be in a much better position to have what? That professional one-on-one conversation, right? Right?
You're right.
So here's the thing. A lot of new dispatchers, they want to get right to finding loads, right to making money. But if you can't sell, ain't no need you trying to find no loads for nobody. Because, and don't get me wrong, you could not know how to sell and probably sign up people, but are you going to be able to control those people? That's the big thing. Cause I get a lot of people that call me and say, man, I signed up this guy, but he don't know what to run what I'm saying. He don't know what to do because you didn't take control. Right? You didn't take control. You never sold them. That's all a sale is. If you don't have control, you never sold them. Does everybody understand that?
Absolutely.
Okay. If you do not have control, you never sold them in the first place. They actually sold you. You didn't sell them. They sold you. And you all have got to learn the difference of that. And the difference is that knowing this stuff, getting to the point with it, and then having that control conversation right after they sign up. You gotta have that conversation. You gotta have that control relationship conversation. Don't be disrespectful about it. Acknowledge that they are professionals. Acknowledge that, look, you doing something because you handling that truck. I'm looking at your insurance stuff, and all your insurance looks great, which means you've been able to take that truck up and down mountains in snowstorms in the rain. You know, something I wouldn't want to do it, but you're able to do that, man. You're able to do that. By the same right, I'm good at what I do. Right? So you've got to be able to acknowledge what they do and acknowledge that they are great at what they do, but at the same time, you have to assert that what you do and you are great at what you do. And you won't tell them how to drive a truck and they don't tell you how to find freight. No. So with that being said, John, I'm going to have access to a whole bunch of load boards that I'm going to need to get access to, which I'm going to need you to sign up with your MC number and your DOT number. So I'm going to need access to that information. I'm going to need access to your insurance information. I'm going to need access to all of your stuff so I can get the right load boards to find the loads that's paying you that $3.50 per mile or more. So I can find you those dedicated loads that keep you within your state so you're home every night, sleep in your bed, and off every weekend and still earning about $1,000 per day. John, that sound good to you? Yeah, great. So when I tell you I need this stuff, just know that I'm doing it for your benefit. And I'm able to keep track of all the different logins because they're not going to be the same. Passwords are all going to be different. Logins are all going to be different, but they're all going to be under your company name. And I'm going to be able to manage all that from my home center here. And this is what I do to keep you running with money, with the best possible money you can make. Sound good to you, John? All right, great. Let's go to work, man. We're gonna get along just great. That's the conversation y'all gotta have. And a lot of you are not having these conversations. You're so busy just signing people up, but you're not taking control of them. And that's gonna cost you money down the road.
Oh, you never want to do that.
Exactly. Because we've all had those conversations with those old operators.
That'll come back and punch you.
And you find them better than what they asked for, and they still want to give you all types of hell. Right?
Yep.
Come on now. Gotta have that control, man. Gotta have the control. They gotta know that when you run them somewhere, you've already found them a way out. Control. Shoot, Calvin tells me I'm going to New Mexico. I ain't worried about it because he's gonna find me a way back with money in my pocket. Because obviously he's sending me to New Mexico because that's a good money load. He's gonna find a way to get me back without losing any of that money, and possibly he probably gonna make me some more money coming back. How does he know that? Because I've already had that conversation with him. Now, John, there's gonna be sometimes I'm gonna send you to a place that you may not want to go, but it's gonna be a lot of money. And trust me when I tell you, when I send you there, I got a plan to get you back. That conversation, you gotta have that conversation. You cannot dilly-dally, sidestep, shuffle step, walk around it. You gotta have that conversation. You gotta have it directly, and you gotta have it when? In the beginning of the relationship. Okay, you gotta have that conversation. That conversation after the script, after they sign up, is so very important. And I need you all to understand that. Okay? That's what I need you all to understand. All right. That's pretty much it on the script and the conversation you got to have. Okay? If y'all haven't figured out what we're doing each Tuesday, we're taking this step by step. Okay? We're going to each part of the How to Dispatch series. We're taking it step by step because I promise you all that we're going back to the beginning because I need to get a lot of you all, I need to get you all reacclimated to doing things the right way. Because you bust out there, you got your business up going, you want to call, you started adding people, but then you kind of got lackadaisical like on doing the steps the way they're supposed to be done. And in doing it, you actually started losing money. There's nothing wrong with building your business, but don't lose sight of how you built your business. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. You don't ever want to lose sight of how you become, because I did that. I kind of made that mistake when I first started. I started out, man, the first year, man, them first 8 months, well, I was clocking. I mean, I had moved into a storage unit for about 9 months, built this whole platform, this and that. Then I rented this what's the thing called? It's called it's like a camper. No,
RV or something?
No, it wasn't an RV. It was the one you pull behind the trucks.
The mobile home?
No, it wasn't a mobile home. I think I got a picture of it. But anyway, it was out in Midway. It was sitting off the lake. It was a beautiful spot though. It was like a day camper. You know, like the little camper thing, like an RV, but it's like hold on here.
Evan?
Oh, it's called y'all give me a second. What is the thing called? Hold on. It's called I'm gonna put in RV. Images. Not one of these, but it's the one that's like this right here. Y'all see that one right there? Like this. It was this right here. It was one of these. Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. I rented one of these, on a spot that's south of lake in Midway. It's a big lake out here, out in the country. It was perfect, man. I mean, it had a porch on it. It sat right off the lake, and inside these things are nice. I ain't gonna lie to you, they're nice inside now.
Hey, Calvin,
Right.
I shipped 2 of those last week.
Huh?
I shipped 2 of those last week.
Yeah, them bad boys are nice, boy. I was laid up there. Matter of fact, hold on. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see what I did on some of my early videos from there. If you go to our YouTube channel, let me show you here. I actually did a whole bunch of videos from there. Let me go to the videos and go back. Go to up. Hold up. I gotta move some of this stuff around. Go to sort by oldest. Go to the oldest ones first. I'm gonna show you some of the ones that I shot from this little RV. And it was great, man. It was great. Okay, hold on, I can't. It's gotta be back up here somewhere. And what you learn. Gotta be back here somewhere around here. 3 years ago. Nope, that's not one. Let me go back. That's not it. Let me go back. Let me go to. All right, that was at the hotel, but I was staying at the RV when I shot that one. So it's got to be somewhere in here. It's some of the ones that are right in here. Nope, that was at the hotel too. Because I was traveling to different spots. Let's go back to before the hotel one. This one I shot at the hotel. Okay, there's a hotel. This is one right here. All right. I shot this one at this RV. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there I am right there because I got my coat on. It was that year that it snowed here in Florida. This was the winter it snowed here in Florida, and I was out there in that little the RV. It had a propane, fireplace, and but it was nice though. Off the lake, when I woke up that morning, snow was everywhere. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, but it was absolutely beautiful. But I don't know if y'all can see down here, but that's me right there. I'm actually in that RV. Okay, but it was a beautiful spot out by the lake. The whole 9 yards. It was just absolutely gorgeous. So, but anyway, when I first started off out there, that little RV and stuff, man, I was, man, when I tell you, I was rocking it. It's like every phone call, people were signing up. They were signing up with every phone call. I was doing about $3,000 a day. Signing up people to the dispatch firm, and I was dispatching. I was out there, dispatching freight. I would sit outside the RV and go out and sit by the lake and just have my laptop, and I was dispatching. Man, I must have signed up at least in that first month out there in that RV. So I was in the RV for about 3 months before I got the condo where we had the the nice big studio and all that type of stuff. I was in the RV for about 3 months, but in that 3 months, I probably signed up about 140 carries. I was rocking. I signed up about 140 carries and was dispatching. I mean, I was dispatching every morning from like, I would get up about 5:30, start making phone calls at about 6 a.m. Calls start coming in. I was dispatching freight up until about 11 o'clock, 12 noon, and then it would break. And then late in the afternoon is when I, after 3 o'clock is when I start making phone calls and calling, other carriers, how much money you need to move your truck, and this, that. And I was sending out the emails and stuff. And the next morning, all over again, booking freight, up until about 12 o'clock, break till about 2 o'clock, making phone calls. I was doing that consistently, and was making money hand over fist. And that trend continued when I moved into the new place. It got a little bit better. Even after that, because when I was doing my broadcast, I had a better place to broadcast from. I had an actual big studio in the whole 9 yards. I would broadcast, from the pool and all that type of stuff. And then I got more into building, the National Dispatcher Network. Then I was booking freight, and I was making money on the National Dispatcher Network, but my booking freight stuff kind of dropped off. You understand what I'm saying? And then I realized that get close to the end of the year, when I was looking at my Square account and it was showing my what I had did with what and then this, and I noticed that I went from out there in that little camper, I was doing 20, 22 grand a month just booking freight. And I had dropped off to about 7 grand per month booking freight. So obviously I had stopped doing something I was doing before, right? And I sat down and I said, hold up, I need to get back to what I was doing, right? So then I realized I got more concerned with, building than I did with maintaining what I already had. So, and that's what I don't want you all to make that mistake. I don't want you all to get away from what got you started, in the first place. Because what got you started is what's gonna make you money. That's your bread and butter. All the new stuff is great, but don't ever forget your bread and butter. Right? Does everybody agree with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta focus on your bread and butter. You always gotta keep that focus on what's paying your bills, what's growing your company. Keep that focus on that. You can add stuff, and that's all great. Learn how to multitask, but don't get so caught up on one thing that you forget about what got you there. Okay, so I want to make sure that we go back and get everybody back reacclimated with the process of booking freight.
Calvin,
that's what we're doing with our first part of this year. Is to go through this.
Calvin.
Yeah.
What season did you start booking freight? Start your dispatching business? Was it like the busy season or was it slow like right now? What month during the year?
I don't know, man. I just started doing it. I came home. It was it's like
because it's slow season right now, right?
Not really. Not really. I don't know what you call slow. Hold on. I mean, why do you think it's slow?
Because they said during the winter months it's slow and it picks up.
Yeah, but
spring for produce.
No, but remember, this is the year of the
snow everywhere.
This is the year of the pandemic, man.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So what you're calling slow is not really slow. You got people that let me put it this way. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Let me show y'all something. Now I know y'all will listen to people say, oh, it's slow, man. It's slow, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow, right? All right. If it's so slow, y'all tell me this. If it's so slow, All right. There are 3,467 loads in Texas. There are 3,388 loads in Alabama. There are 2,469 loads in Georgia. There are 1,584 loads in Florida. There are in Colorado 1,100 plus loads. In areas up here, y'all remember back when these areas had 19 loads, 10 loads? Y'all remember that? Some of you who've been with me for a while. Y'all remember not too long ago,
Yeah,
we
I remember.
was on this load board, right? And
I remember.
Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota had 10 loads, 19 loads.
Yeah.
So y'all still say it's slow?
I remember that though.
Yeah.
No, it ain't slow. It might be slow for some other people.
This ain't
company
this
drivers.
This ain't slow. Now, when you say now as a dispatcher, as an owner op business manager, you ain't got no business saying it's slow with these type of loads, with this many loads out there. It may be low for certain types of drivers, but that shouldn't affect you as a dispatcher. Why? Because you should be diverse enough to have what? Carriers that can run all this freight. Is that not true?
Right about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. I mean, we've seen slow. This ain't it.
Right. I ain't saying nothing slow but the sum of their feet, man.
Yeah.
That's about it, man.
Yeah. Slow feet don't eat. All right. That's all that slows your feet. All right. All right. My contractor, the one that did our closet and did my man cave and stuff, he has a saying, slow feet don't eat. I said, man, you got that right. I said, yeah. And I told him, I said, you know I'm gonna steal that, right? Look, slow feet don't eat. But this is not slow. Because I remember when North Dakota only had 29 loads. South Dakota had 12 loads. Montana had like 13 loads. I remember that. Okay? I remember all this up here was single digit loads. This is not slow. I remember over here, PA and all these places over here had like just a couple hundred loads. I remember when Texas was down to what? 1,200 loads. I remember when Florida was down to what? 300 some odd loads. Y'all remember those days? Do y'all remember those days? I remember when the average load nationally was $1.67 per mile. Now the average load nationally is $1.98 per mile. Is that slow? So you have to put things in perspective. You hear people say that. You hear people say it's slow because it's slow for them. Well, you don't know what they're doing. Now, you're not going to hear from the people who business is great for because they ain't got time to talk. They're too busy walking. Right?
Come on with it.
I'm being serious now. I'm being serious. People who ain't doing nothing, they talk a lot. Well, people who out there making money, they ain't talking, they walking. They too busy walking. They ain't got time to tell you how slow it is because they're too busy walking. They're too busy making money. So if you're hearing that it's slow, you're hearing from those people who ain't walking. But get on some of these low boards and just look at the proof is in the pudding. Okay? This is not a slow time when you look at this map. This is not slow. And when you look at that, what the average loads are paying now, this is not slow. Because I know y'all remember when loads were when rates were like in the gutter. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, don't you? When rates were like, majority of rates was like $1.10, not 8 cents, 80-some cents a mile. I'm pretty sure y'all remember that, right? Right? But now you got loads that's going 1,200 miles paying $11,000. That's slow? Anybody? That's slow? Talk to me. You think that's slow?
Not if you're willing to drive the miles.
Yeah. But even if you don't want to, but back when lows like this, like y'all remember when lows like this was only paying what, like $3,000? Do y'all remember that?
Or around 55.
Yeah, $5,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Look at this, man. I mean, come on. You got some decent paying freight here, and you got a lot of it. Even if you take some of the shorter mileage loads, go ahead and find some of these shorter mileage loads. So you got a lot of long haul loads right now, because in the wintertime, you have long haul loads. Why is that, everybody?
Because nobody want to do them. Go to the snow states.
Exactly. And supply and demand. The demand is in the states down here in the South, but they need their stuff from the North, right?
I'm even surprised you have so much rates listed there. Normally, half of those don't have rates.
Exactly. Normally, you would go down to about where? About right here, and everything else would have no rates. Look at this. Yeah, all these rates. Going into the rates, still rates. Come on, man. This ain't slow. This is not slow.
That tells you that.
All right. So don't let the people who are talking fool you. They talking, they ain't walking.
You're right.
Really.
You're right, because the numbers speak for themselves.
Exactly. I told y'all a long time ago I love numbers because numbers don't lie to you. All right. So don't listen to all these people on Facebook that want to sit around and say, "Oh, it's slow right now, man." No, they just try to justify why they're not making money. But the go-getters see like they're making money. Okay? I'm still booking freight like crazy because it ain't slow. By no means. By no means. Okay? So, and I'm still strolling down and seeing rates. There was a time ago you couldn't even think about doing this to keep strolling and seeing rates, right? And
that's true. Sometimes the first
and the rates are getting smaller,
maybe.
but the miles are getting less. 143 miles is $450. That's still what? $2, almost $250, $260 a mile. 137 miles, $450. Come on, man. It ain't slow. Nah, you got, 78 miles, 400. 72 miles, 400. 106 miles, 400. 106 miles, 400. That's close to $4 a mile, man. But you got people out there trying to tell you, "Oh, it's slow, man." Right? It's slow. 98 miles, 285. 93 miles, 300. 93 miles, 300, 300, 300. Oh, man, it's slow. 7 miles, 150. Come on, really? Y'all think it's slow? Look at all these short runs. One carrier can run all three of these. Can he not? Right? They got 3 loads going from Fedora to Beaumont, Texas. 7 miles. Each are paying $150. You don't think you can negotiate with a broker to have your carrier to run all 3 of them?
Yeah, just have to check on the pickup times and deliveries.
Yeah, just go pick that one up, drop it, come back and hit that one up and drop it, come back and pick that one up and drop it. He ain't even got to get no back haul. It's 7 miles, man. I don't.
You can walk back for that.
Yeah, you don't even need a back haul. Come on, man. I mean, let's be realistic about what we're doing here. I mean, stuff is just not gonna drop in your lap. You gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta do something for it, right? But is there any easier way to make money though that you can think of?
Nah, not really.
All right. So I don't want to hear no more about this slow stuff because it's not slow. By no means is it slow. And this is just from our direct freight. If you go look at the JB Hunt load board, full of loads, dedicated stuff. You go look at the Trucking Planet, full of dedicated stuff. Loads running daily, loads running every week, loads running every day, loads running, monthly. Come on, man. It ain't slow. It ain't slow. No. It's not slow. You got a lot of people that are lazy, but it ain't slow.
For anybody the JB Hunt load board?
If you're part of our network, you can go see the load, but you got to get your carrier signed up for it though.
All right.
Okay. If you're part of our network, you can go and look at the load, but you can't run them from our login because those logins are for my carriers. But you have to get your carrier signed up with JB Hunt. And that's simple. As long as you got your carrier's MC number, DOT number, and their insurance information, you just go in there and you create the login, you send them information, they get it, they approve it, you got the login. I mean, that's what it means to be an owner, op, business manager. That's why I think you got to have that conversation with your carriers. Let them know that you're going to be managing all these logins to this load board. Your carriers don't even know. The carriers don't even need to know the logins. You need to know the logins. They don't need to know the logins, right? Because it's your job to keep them running. That's your job. Their job is to run the freight, right?
Yeah. The only thing I find that you may have to be careful with is that some of those carriers like to read through the packet and make sure that they're comfortable with the whatever the broker is offering.
Yeah, but that's why you have that conversation. How much money you need to move your truck?
I'm not talking about the money, but I have one guy, he's very particular, and more than once he has refused the load because whatever was in the agreement for the rate con, he wasn't in agreement with. Not even the rate con, but to sign on the carrier packet.
Okay, what could have been the carrier packet that he did agree with if the money was right?
I mean, the agent said the same thing. He said, this is the first time I've ever had somebody go through our packet. And
I understand that, but what could have been? But what is in the agreement that would prevent him from signing that packet if the money is right?
I don't know. I can't remember what it was, to be honest.
If you can't remember, then it wasn't worth the hill of beans.
Not to me, right? But
yeah, but see that goes back to what I was telling you. You haven't had that conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? You haven't had that conversation, that control conversation. You haven't had that. Because see, here is what I do. If I have that conversation with someone, they say, okay, yeah, Calvin, look, you run that side of it, you get me a load, I'm gonna run it because you're doing what's best for me. Now, if I send them from good paying freight and they start nitpicking at stuff to say, you know what I do? Look, this relationship is not, it can't continue.
Drop them.
Yeah, this relationship can't continue because you're starting to waste my time now. You really are. You're starting to waste my time. You're starting to cost me money and you're costing yourself money. So here's what we need to do. We need to sever this relationship. You need to do what you're going to do, and I'll keep doing what I'm going to do with people that want to make money. I have done that. I have no problem doing that.
Because I got them about $400.
Because I'm going to call up 10 more carriers, and I'm going to sign up at least 6 of them that are going to run the way I. that are gonna run the way I need them to run and gonna do business the way I need them to do business. Ain't no need of trying to hang on to someone who's cost you money when you can pick up someone who's gonna agree to do things the way you want to do them and you're gonna make money. Cut the dead weight loose and grab those flotation devices that are gonna help you float and rise to the top. Does everybody understand what I'm saying?
Get rid of the headache now.
Yeah, because you can't save somebody drowning if they fighting you, right? Right?
That's right.
Y'all ever notice why those lifeguards have those things that they carry? Then they run out there and they throw them out there, and they be pulling them behind them. You ever notice why it's so thick? Because they got somebody out there fighting. What do? They hit them upside the head, knock their ass out, and then they drag them on in. Right? Right? Or they put it right underneath their neck and they choke them out and then they drag them on in. Because if they're out there fighting, they're gonna drown them and you. You can't save somebody who is fighting you. You can't save somebody drowning when they're fighting you. That's one of the things that they taught us in the military. If you got a soldier that's fighting you and they drowning, knock his ass out and drag him in. you can revive him once you get in, but you can't do nothing if he gonna pull you down with it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Same thing here. If they're not going to cooperate, if they're gonna fight you, cut them loose. You can't save them. Because if you try to hang on to them, they're gonna wind up drowning you. They're gonna wind up drowning you too. Okay, that's just the hard facts. That's just business. That's business. Okay, and the sooner you realize that, the better off you will be. No, the sooner you start practicing that, the better off you will be. Okay, let's remember that. Okay, this is a business. Okay, y'all got to treat it as such. Okay, all right. Let's have a quick Q&A real quick, and then because it's after 9 o'clock, I'm going to kind of pass where I need to go. Let me check to see what we got on YouTube. See if we got any questions or comments yet. Got 15 watching. We got 4 likes here. We got some stuff. What is the minimum equipment needed to get started dispatching? All right, good question. That's from Brother Young over on what's called it. All right, Brother Young. The minimum equipment you need is you're gonna need a laptop and you're gonna need a phone. Okay, a cell phone that makes unlimited calls, nights and weekends and things like that. Get you something like that. Straight Talk is a great service. You can get an iPhone with Straight Talk now. That's what I use. I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 iPhones, both of them with Straight Talk. My wife's phone, her 2 phones with Straight Talk. My daughter's phone with Straight Talk. $55, $60 a month. All in there and all the calls you want to make. Get you a good laptop. You don't need an actual base computer. If you got a good place to operate from, get you a nice base computer. But what you need is a good laptop. When I say a good laptop, get you one that has at least 1 terabyte of memory space. Okay, not one of these tablets that's only got so much memory space or something you got to keep touching. Get you something that if it's a tablet that you can convert into like a laptop where you can type and this and stuff, and it's got at least 1 terabyte of memory. Why do you want the 1 terabyte of memory? Because you may have a couple of screens open and you don't want your thing slowing down while you're trying to find freight. Okay, last thing you want. Now, on the upside of that, get you one of those nice computers that has like the big curved ones, like y'all see that they have down in my man cave. Get you a big curved screen computer that's or a big all-in-one that has a very big screen where you can pull up multiple browsers at the same time and still have them big enough where you can look at them and look at your load maps, have your shippers over here, track some trucks down here and all that type of stuff. Okay, but all you really need all you really need is just a laptop with at least 1 terabyte. You can get them at Walmart for about $275. They're not that expensive, $275. I've seen some as low as $225. On the 1 terabyte, space, on the laptop. Try to get you at least a 15-inch screen, on your laptop. If you get one bigger, get one bigger. Okay, but that's all you need. You don't need a fax machine and all the other stuff, because if you use technology, get the DocuSign and Adobe Sign. Get DocuSign and Adobe Sign and sign up for Square Business. SquareUp.com. Go to SquareUp.com and sign up for the Square Business app, because you can create your invoices and track all your sales, and they can click and pay you with debit cards and all that type of stuff. You can attach your documents, all your stuff you need attached to it. That's all you really need equipment-wise. Okay? All right. Alma. Yeah, Alma. It's called a fifth wheel. That the RV thing that I was telling y'all about, it's a fifth wheel camper. That's exactly what it's called. Thanks, Alma. Magic Matrix. How do you book multiple short trip loads, and what questions do you ask the broker on the phone? Now, we've got an actual video that covers that. If you go to our videos and stuff on YouTube, here, let me pull it up for you. We've got a video that covers that. It's called what we call Dedicated. RBBS. Let's try RBBS Dedicated. Here we go, right here. Wednesday Q&A, dedicated lanes. We talk about that. There's another one that we talk about. Oh yeah, how to create dedicated loads, earning your carriers $1,000 to $1,800 per day, 5 days a week. That's it right there. That's the one you really want to look at. All right. So matter of fact, let me give you the link right now. Let me put the link in there for you. Well, I'm gonna put the link in there for you. Let me share the link. Put the link in there for you. And let's go back to our YouTuber. How do you book? All right. At Magic, let me respond to him. At Magic Matrix. All right, Magic Matrix. There's a link to that video, to that training course, right there. There it is, right there. Okay, and that is how to. That one is titled, and I just sent you the link there, and that is how to create dedicated lanes, earning your carriers $1,000 to $1,800 per day, 5 days a week. This is all about how to book those short-term, those short-run loads. What you need to say to the brokers when you find them. We showed you all how to do that using direct freight. That's a good place to do it. Why? Because direct freight has what? They have what? The ability to do what, everybody? Do what? Can anybody tell me?
Refresh every 5 seconds.
Well, no, they have the ability to do what?
Backhoe.
Reverse search.
Boom.
They can do the reverse search. And what I like about it is when you click the reverse search, it opens up in a second screen. So you still have the first search that's still up. Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Now, y'all see something else that they added here? Profit and expense calculator. Y'all see that?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's new.
That's something new, ain't
Ain't
it?
see that.
Yeah, see, y'all need to log in sometime and check out some of the stuff that they added. That's something new. Okay. They come.
I was just on there. I ain't even seen. They must have just.
Yeah, that comes with our premium account. So that's something new. All right. But they have the ability to do a reverse search, which means you don't have to go in and type in what you're looking for. You just click the reverse search and you click it, and then it tells you if they got anything going. Then you can expand it, something that's 50 miles out. The reverse search. Nothing that's 50 miles out. Let's say, let's do 50 miles back to the search, to the search area. Nothing there. Let's do 100 miles out. Nothing there on 100 miles. Let's do 100 miles back on the reverse. Nothing there. Why is it? Give me anything there. Hold on here.
So it's basically when you like say it's going to that certain place or company and reverse searches with leaving from that company coming back to
Exactly.
that state
No.
and all
Yeah,
or that place.
Leaving from that city and state going back up to the same
Okay.
city and state.
Oh man, that's great. That is great.
Yeah, that's a great tool. So
Yes,
that's
that is.
and we use it a lot when we're trying to create those dedicated runs with short runs. We'll find a short run going somewhere, then we'll find another short run that's close to it, going back close to where we were before, right? Or we find one going to someone else, and then we find one going back to someone. So you got 3 short runs, but it's in a triangle. So if you can't find them going back to the same place, you try to find it in a triangle. Do y'all see what I'm saying?
And then you can all like you was doing, putting it back into a radius
Exactly.
like 25 miles close to or 50.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then
See,
once
they're
you
piecing it together.
find them and you book them, then you go back to the broker. Now you don't do this starting out. You wait till you find them, and you find and the carrier runs them and book them, and now the broker's happy that they got those loads filled. Now you want to capitalize on that satisfaction, right? So you call that broker back on the first load you ran for them. Say, hey, Mr. Broker, you know my guy that ran that load for you this morning? Yeah. Does that load run every day? Yeah, man, it does. Well, he can run that load every day about the same time. Really? Oh, great, man. That takes a load off my chest. Right? Literally speaking, right?
Yeah.
Then you call the second guy, hey, you know my guy that ran that load for you? Does that load repeat? Yeah, but that load runs every day. Well, you know my guy can run that load every day about the same time. That's all you're doing. You call the third broker, say the same thing. You get a yes from all of them and say, yeah, okay, I'm going to put him down for it. Bam, all you got to do is just show up at the time, that first load, run it there, right? Pick up next load, run it there, right? Pick that load and run it back down to there. Triangle. Home every night, off every weekend, averaging anywhere from $1,000 to $1,800 a day. Don't get no better than that, right?
Nope, I don't get no better than that.
Yeah, but this stuff is not that difficult. You just got to learn how to think outside the box. I mean, look, I made a hell of a lot of money thinking outside the box. A hell of a lot of money thinking outside the box. If a carrier tells you I got a load, but you got to sit on it for a day and a half, can you make money? Can you make extra money on that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You say, okay, go down the street and come back for that in the morning.
What do you mean sit on it? well, you got to keep the load in your possession for a couple of days. Okay. So as long as I can secure the load safely, right, and then deliver it on time, that works for you, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I grab it. Grab it. Go put that bad boy in a storage space, right? Right? Even if you're running your own trailer, grab the load, unload the load into a storage space. If it's refrigerated, take it to a temperature control storage space. Load that bad boy in there, right? And go run you some freight. Come back, pick that load up, and deliver it when it's supposed to be delivered. You can even tell the broker, okay, I can do it, but in order for me to sit on this load, I'm gonna need an extra $700. or an extra $1,000. You think that broker will be willing to do that? Yeah, because they understand that they got a load that people gonna be sitting on, and they're gonna just sit on a load for free, right? Right? So you can make you some extra money on the load and go out and still be running loads, and then somebody pick that load up and still run it. Come on, y'all. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. It's after 9 o'clock. I'm gonna shut down. My little dog done knocked out. She knocked out cold. I gotta feed her, get her up and feed her, take her outside so she can use the bathroom and everything. And my wife won't be mad at me because I ran over time. All right, look. Tomorrow night is Q&A, all Q&A. So get your questions together, questions and answers. Let me go to my YouTube channel real quick and make sure we got everybody answer that we need. All right. Somebody says, it's never slow season moving freight. Exactly. I mean, it is never slow season moving freight. Do you guys dispatch box trucks? No, I don't. Somebody within our network might, but I don't. I don't. No offense, but it's just not enough in it for me to put the time in that I have to put in to run box trucks, and I don't have time to argue with box truck drivers when I tell them I need to set you up with a with a little contract, in your city or whatever. And I ain't got time for all that. Box trucks and hot shots, I don't deal with personally because it just takes too much of my time trying to work with them. And in this game, time is money. No offense, but your best bet with a box truck is to contact local mom and pop shops in your area. Little grocery stores, convenience stores, stuff like that, bars and stuff like that you can get with, and you're picking up from different spots and delivering to the same places all the time. That's your best bet. All right. Brother Young, what program are you using to keep up with the carriers and their preferences? I'm a send TMS. Okay. Go to a send TMS. ASCND. It's a send TMS. ASCND TMS.com. That's it right there. It's a send TMS. Okay. Thanks for the info, brother Young. No problem. All right, everybody. Whew. I'm so glad we had this time together just to sing along and laugh and dance. All right. I need to learn the rest of that song so I can sing the whole song at the end of each broadcast. I think I'm going to go and watch the Carol Burnett show, or I'm going to put it up on YouTube just to learn that song. Okay? All right. But look, as always, it has been great. I have enjoyed the time we have. How to dispatch. I do apologize for last night, but hopefully I made up for it by combining two trainings, sessions, into one tonight. I was having some issues with my the insulin that I'm taking, because I've gone from being diabetic to being pre-diabetic, so I'm headed in the right direction, but that they had to adjust my dosage on my insulin because I was taking too much of it. That 50 units was more than what I needed, and it was shooting up my my glucose was like way up. My blood sugar was staying up too high because I don't need that much insulin anymore. So I'm heading in the right direction. My wife got me working out. I got me a little workout thing, got me a little boxing thing up down there in my man cave, working out and stuff. My wife makes me get up and go walk in the morning. So walk the dogs and stuff. So me and the dogs both, we getting back in shape. All right. Look, y'all. This business will be very generous to you if you do the right things. Okay. No, seriously. If you all follow the instructions and you learn to, think outside the box on certain things, or just go back to the basics. Okay. And doing the things you need to do the book for. Have the conversation you got to have with their carriers. You got to have that control conversation. You just got to have it. You got to have that. You know, and you got to learn that the only way to handle problems is to handle them head on. Handle them right away and handle them head on. If you got someone who's fighting you, cut them loose. Okay. If y'all don't get anything else from tonight's training, get that. You cannot save a drowning person when they are fighting you. Cut them loose. All right. Hopefully y'all learned something. Y'all got a lot out of this. I thank y'all. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. We'll see you all back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the dot for live questions and answers Q&A. Everybody, this has been Calvin with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and our members of the National Dispatchers Network. Remember, if you want to join our platform, you go to mydispatcher.org. That's mydispatcher.org. There it is right up there. It's singular, not plural. When you get to our homepage, click on it here. When you get to our homepage, you're going to scroll down. You're going to see a video right in the middle of the page. Right underneath that video, you click where it says, click here, take you over to the automated enrollment, and you can choose which type of enrollment you want to sign up under. We have a veterans enrollment, which saves you $100 off the regular enrollment, $249.95. Regular enrollment is $349.95. We have corporate enrollments for up to 10 agents, up to 20 agents, and we have corporate unlimited, and of course, we have the franchise. Your monthly subscription fees right now for the veterans and for the individual platform enrollment is $29.95 per month plus tax. And that comes 30 days after you enroll. And you get a whole lot when you enroll. Access to more than 100 load boards, access to more than 19 million plus shippers, access to, every owner operator registered in every state, access to all your documents, contracts, and your agreement forms, access to our network, access to our tools and resources, back office, and all that type of stuff. And you keep 100% of everything you earn. You just simply pay that $29.95 per month plus tax. And you keep everything you earn because you don't work for us, you work for yourself. We're just here to provide you with all the tools, resources, training, support, and a network to keep you going. Remember that. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.